It's Wednesday, so of course we're going to do a walkthrough, and I'm so excited to do a walkthrough with this deck. Let's go. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, I'm Amanda. Today I am so super excited to do a walkthrough Wednesday with you for the Tarot Divinatorium. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I have been known to get words or pronounce words incorrectly, but that's okay. And I'm super excited. I will say I was definitely influenced by Martin over at Martin's Musings Tarot channel. I'll make sure to link his channel below. But when I seen this, there was no doubt in my mind. I was only window shopping, by the way, or online shopping, just glancing at certain decks, and I actually had a deck in my cart, but I was kind of like back and forth whether I wanted to get it or not. And then I seen Martin's video and I was like, say less, I'm influenced, I'm going. Now I know that was not his intention at all, but I don't know what it was about this deck. Well, I actually do, because it's stunning, and I'm like, I'm getting my hands on this, I want this, let's go. There was no doubt in my mind, personally. So I picked this up. I bought it from Kenny's. It's where I get a lot of my decks. Here in Ireland, it's just the most affordable, if I'm being honest. I can't get all the decks, but they have a real great variety of decks that you can get. So listen, I have this theory in my head that if there's a certain deck and I can't get it on a Kenny's right now, then it was not meant to be. So that's the way I'm putting it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I am still a little bit run down. Life has been mental, but I'm happy to sitting down here with you and chatting and seeing this beautiful deck in all its glory. So I wanted to show you that I did not open it. I did not look at it. It is by Rockpool. Most of you know, I think, at this stage, who Rockpool Publishing is. They have some amazing decks. One of my favorite ones is the Mythologica Fennica one. Love that one. And I know I have another tarot deck as well. It's the Madman Magicians and whatnot, but I haven't used that one yet, but I am excited to use it. I know I will, but this one is super excited to get into it. So let's open it and have a look. It actually tore here, so I'm going to take that as a good sign to be able to get into it. I hope you guys are all well and you're doing great. Tell me about your day. Tell me what decks you bought. Come on, let's be honest. We all know we all picked up some new decks. I've been pretty good-ish, kind of, on the deck buying, but I've definitely had my eye on a few more decks. But I'm kind of doing this whole curb it for a minute, man. I said a minute. I didn't say I was doing it forever, but I've been good. Does it really matter? Not really. So this is by Andre Sanchez. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly for you. And oh my gosh, can I say how pretty the box is? Also, you guys, I just did my nails, so it was a great opportunity to be like, okay, I need to record straight away while my nails are all pretty and fresh. This is a lovely matte semi rose petal feel. That's what it feels like to me, and I think I'm one of the few people that love rose petal finish. I know a lot of people don't. I quite enjoy it. I like it. So this is the Rider-Waite reimagined. It is a journey to a realm of kings, queens, knights, and angels with the stunning Tarot Divinatorium by acclaimed artist Andre Sanchez, where a dreamlike how do you pronounce that? Baroque? I hope I'm butchering it. I know damn well I'm butchering it. Universe awaits you. Inspired by the timeless traditions of tarot, Andrea uses divine symbolism and fine paintings by acclaimed classical artists to add layers of meaning and resonance to each card. Rich with gilded frames, florals, and exquisite artwork, Tarot Divinatorium is a must-have jewel for your tarot collection. I think I can second that there for sure. Look at how stunning these cards are. Oh my gosh, as somebody who like really loves art, I really do enjoy paintings and going to museums. This is like right up my alley. I love the idea of this. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Okay, so this is the inside. How pretty is that? Very nice. And so we have our beautiful guidebook, which is a lovely, hold on, sniff test. Oh, it's like that real new book smell. I love that. And we have our ribbon. Rock Pooler was great for including like downloading the free app. And then we have our cards, which are gilded. Okay, I think again I'm one of the few people that enjoy gilding. I know some they make valid points on why there's actually issues. I do agree. I think it was the Ostara Tarot, that one kind of got caught and some people actually ended up damaging their cards. I have to say, Rock Pool's bands for their cards are one of the prettiest. I'm just going to say that because I love peeling these off and keeping them for my journals or file of axes or whatever. So I do appreciate that. Is it necessary? No, but it's always like an added extra bonus. So I'm going to put the cards to the side. I know these are what we're wanting to get into, but I know a lot of you are guidebook junkies like myself, and I love that. So hydrate, it's important. Okay, and you guys, look. It's water. It's water. It's not even coffee. Who even am I? Look at me, a hydration queen at the moment. Oh, I say that now and guarantee I'll make a cup of coffee after. Anyway, contents. So the book is glossy. And I believe it came out this year, actually. Yeah, so it came out this year, and we have our introduction, how to use the cards, tarot, divinatorium cards, so major, minor. So we have wands, cups, swords, and coins, and about the artist, creator, and whatnot. So we have our introduction, which is the true tarot is symbolism. It speaks no other language and offers no other signs. I actually really like that. Maybe some of you have heard this before. I have not, so I do like this. So we get into our introduction. Okay, I love this, how it's featuring impressive paintings by famous old masters such as Botticelli, Rubens, and Caravaggio. And as somebody who actually did art in secondary school, I really love this old style. I want to say Renaissance style because I was a huge lover of Michelangelo and Da Vinci's artwork especially. And I think in a previous video I actually talked about, I'm trying to think what video I actually talked about loving when we went to the Louvre when I was 16, and I could have just spent the whole week there, not even just the day but the whole week, looking at the artists, because it fascinates me that as humans we can create something so beautiful and detailed like that. I could never imagine having that talent, but there are people out there even today that have that talent, and it kind of makes me sad that we don't have paintings that are as intricate as this. I have to admit I am not a huge fan of modern art. I don't understand it, and I definitely don't get it, but I love this art style. Anyway, so how to use the cards, and then we have one card spread, which is the divine truth, 3 card spread, which is mind, body, and spirit, and then we have the 6 card spread, which is the golden triangle. I'm very sorry about the glass. I don't know if that caught it there, so I will show you again. And so we get into, I mean, look at the detail. You can see how real this looks. So, and that's what fascinates me about the painting. Some of them look so real. Okay, so we have embrace the unknown. The fool is represented by a young man about to seek his fortune in the world. Okay. Okay, and so you have the left, I'm trying to think who did this video. Was it Martin or I think, I can't remember who else did a video on this, but how on each card on the left and the right of it is a vignette. Is that how you pronounce it? Or vignette, I think is the G silent. So it's like the positive and the negative, or the upright and reverse. So, and it does say like men of war in the harbour attributed to Charles Brooking. So it tells you the artist as well as to who created these little paintings or works of art. And from what I can see, this is the whole way through. Completely coloured guidebook, has a picture of the cards, everything. Again, you have your messages and then your left and your right, so your positive and your negative aspect. Then you have your big, I can never pronounce that word, so I'm not even going to do it. And then you have a bit about the author creator here is Andre Sanchez. Okay, so that's great. That's pretty. Love the guidebook. Don't get me wrong. I'm itching to get into these. And I wanted to do this walkthrough so I can use the stack. And I'm going to take this band off super carefully. I am that person. Yes. Look, I did it. Yeah, I'm that person. I love to keep these bands. I actually had to throw away some of them because, yeah, I kind of kept too many of them. Okay. So I'm going to zoom ye lovelies in. And I'll hold them up this way so we should be able to see them. Yes, I think that works. I'm sure you guys will let me know. Okay, so these are the beautiful backs. How gorgeous are these? So you can read them upright and reversed if that's your thing. It's not my thing, so it doesn't bother me. But you can read them reversed. The only thing I would say is obviously the faces here do go. I'm not trying to get any of you dizzy. You can see it's upside down. But I think from far away, you'd be hard pushed to kind of really pick that up. The cards are glossy. Doesn't bother me. I like glossy cards. And oh my gosh, I never give it its moment of gilding glory. I should. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's how I say wow to Frankie, my cat. It's like, wow. So it's kind of a matte gilding. It's not that very bright one. It was one I'm thinking of is from the Angel Tarot. I think that's the one I have, and the gold was so bright on it. Okay, let's get into the cards. I'll stop. Okay, so as we can see, we have the vignette. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. Okay, so I'm not going to pretend like I know how I'm pronouncing it. There's a lot of different details. I like the quirkiness of it. Oh, look, there's a dog. I have to say, mine aren't sticking together with this gilding. I don't know, did anybody else have this problem? I'm going to see, can I... Okay. The Magician, and here we have again, the left and the right. Now, even just here as myself looking at it without the camera, you can actually see it fine. But then again, I'll admit I don't need reading glasses, so I just want to point that out. So it's not too small. Like, hold on, just to give you an idea, you can still see it, and that's through my camera, which, by the way, I wouldn't say it was the best camera that's out there now, but I would say you could fairly make it out. And again, just be mindful that that is just in the camera. The High Priestess. Oh, her face is covered and she has a third eye, which I think is super cool. I love the borders of the flowers and everything. It's so pretty. Apologies. Okay. So, again, I don't want to keep you the whole day looking at this. But how stunning is this? Now, this is like having a little museum. Oh, that's a very cool chariot. So I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. Just to see. Yeah, that might work a little bit better. I love the color palette of this. I'm so excited for this. I feel like I said this with the last deck, but it's been a while since. Oh, cool. Look at the way the hermit's cloak is the night sky. That's so cool. I don't know. Sometimes, like, you know, I love every deck that comes into my collection, whether it be that I bought it or it was sent to me, and each one of them has their own, like, special place. But there's certain decks that just kind of hit a resonance that you're like, oh my gosh, where were you this whole time? So I do apologize that some of these might be a little bit smaller. But I also just want this walkthrough to help you decide. And just bring awareness to it as well, where maybe something you may or may not want. But one, it's a deck that I seen and straight off the bat I knew I wanted it. I knew that I was like, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. Some decks then I'm like back and forth, but I feel like it's so nice to highlight decks that sometimes can slip through the cracks. Although I've seen a few of you have walkthroughs up as well, which is super exciting. I'm glad it's getting this well-deserved love. But also, I don't want to point out too many things, because I also, if you do decide to get this of your own accord, that is, that you spot things for yourself as well. I don't want to influence how you may pick up different symbolism in the cards either. Or if you prefer that I do, that's fine. But just let me know in the comments. Because I don't want to be pointing out things and you going, oh shoot, now that's all I'll see when I look at the cards. Because I know that can happen. This is reminding me of an indie deck that I've seen a lot of people on about. And I feel like they're probably not even like the same. I think it's an Aphrodite deck. This is giving me the same feels. Again, that indie deck is a little bit expensive. It's a bit too expensive for me to get here. So I feel like this one is scratching the itch on that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Look at that pink. Or it's more like a dusty rose if you really want to get specific, I suppose, with colours. Oh, that world card is way too pretty. Oh, look, you still have... Oh, I promise I'm just pointing out the obvious here. So yeah, you can definitely see the Rider-Waite-Smith here in it. Okay, so we're on to the wands first. Oh, I love these depictions. They always remind me... Excuse me. I've definitely said this. I think it was in the last deck that I reviewed. That I used to love And I still do, actually, going to church and looking at I had the word the last day. The pictures on the wall of the crucifixion. And I know I had the word, and today it's not coming to me, so it'll come to me in a minute. Stations of the Cross, that's it, I think is what it's called. But yes, this is very right away. So I definitely feel like if you're a beginner and you kind of like this art style, I do feel like you could certainly pick this up. And learn to read with it. Maybe some might find this a bit too busy. And then you might also find that it's not really your jam too. But I feel like a lot of us seem to like this art style anyway. I love the inclusion of angels. It's kind of how, in one sense, I see angels. But again, I put that down to my Catholic upbringing. So if you're new here and you've only just come across my channel, I grew up in very Catholic Ireland. So that would, to some extent, it's not something, I'm not a religious person by no means, but it definitely has made influences in my, with the way I see things or how things are depicted, especially angels. Oh, that's cool. The pyramids and an obelisk. Is that what it's called? Obelisk? Oh, the sunflowers and the black cat. Oh, I'm going to try and grow sunflowers this year as well, so wish me luck because I think I'm going to need it. Some of the flowers that I get have already, they're grown, so I'm just like replanting them. Although I did plant some flowers earlier this year from bulbs and they actually grew. Same with my tulips. So maybe I'll be okay. So we're into cups now. Oh, I love the fruits on either side. That's cool. Very cool. Again, I just love the way this is depicted. If I'm being honest, I thought this was an indie deck, and when I realized Rockpool were doing it, I was like, I have to, because it has like an indie deck feel. I feel like there was some really good indie decks many moons ago, and I've explained it a million times. I won't explain again, but it's nice to be able to get a mass market that gives that feel. I really do appreciate that. Does he have all tattoos and stuff? Oh, they do. Oh, cool. Anytime I see the fish here, I know, is it supposed to symbolize like the salmon of knowledge? I'm assuming, right? And it always reminds me, many years ago there was a popular duo here in Ireland called the Rubber Bandits, and they always used to do kind of skits and piss takes and whatnot. But they were on about, I can't remember what video it was, but they were on about the salmon of knowledge. One of them turns around and went, that's not the salmon of knowledge, that's the trout of no crack. And that's all I ever hear when I hear salmon of knowledge, or if I see a fish. I'm like, yeah, that's just the trout of no crack. So, and in Ireland, I should explain, crack is fun, joy. That's what we mean when we say crack. It's spelled C-R-A-I-C. That's how we spell it here. Anyway, off tangent, but I thought you might enjoy a little bit of insight on our slangs and our terms here, because I know it's a little bit different everywhere. Okay, I best pick up this pace a little bit, because otherwise we're going to be here all day, and I know you certainly don't want that. I do apologise if it feels a little too quick. I'm not purposely doing that, but if you want to pause and have a bit more of a deeper look, that's totally fine as well. I'm trying to make sure I keep it in frame that you guys can see it as well. Oh, look at the fox. Oh. It's like tarot meets a vintage museum meets a vintage jewelry box. So pretty. Okay, and then we're on to Ace of Coins. I love the blue of the coins, of, you know, the soup. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to pick these up because... Oh, how pretty is that Queen of Coins? And then we have our King of Coins. Okay, my loves, I'm going to actually leave it at that for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, do you have this deck? Are you going to get this deck? What are your thoughts? Share them below. I would love to hear it, and I'm super excited. If I could get that close. Super excited to get into this deck. I do feel like it is going to be a favorite for sure. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And remember, stay magical, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.